All right, love. So this is going to be a message for everybody, for the collective. These are my self-love spiritual reminders, oracle cards. So it's just a little pick-me-up, a little reminder of what you can do to practice self-love and to remind you of the queens that you are on the daily. So what we have here is become more aware of what's really worth your energy. So for instance, start being aware of who you hang out with. Does it drain your energy? Does it trigger you? Do they make you feel like home? Does that work environment make you feel sick? Does that, certain coworker give you bad vibes? Is it worth going to that party and throwing up and being surrounded by just gossip? Like, just be more aware of what's really, really worth your energy, and then do something about it. And that's how you can, make better choices as well. And at the end of the day, you don't end up, disappointed or something, or pissed off. So then we have, don't stress over the things that you can't control. And this is a big reminder here because, sometimes we get in the energy where we have to try to take control of every damn situation, every detail, and you stress over the smallest little things, especially the things that you cannot control. So this is a reminder for you not to stress over the little things or anything in general that you just can't control. Then we have, don't allow others' insecurities to affect you, because their insecurities are not your insecurities. So that's their problem anyways, right? So don't allow it to affect you. So if they're being triggered, or the way that they respond to you, or respond to your beliefs, or whatever it is that you're doing, don't allow it to drain or affect you because of their insecurities of that problem. Then we have, surround yourself with positive people. Again, this actually goes back to the first one, where you become more aware of what's really worth your energy. Because when you surround yourself with more positive people, even if they're not popular or whatever, you still feel a really good vibration. Because why waste your time hanging around fake friends, or people who that have agendas and they have bad intentions towards you, or they just have a motive, or whatever it is. It's try to detox yourself from people, places, or things that is going to raise your vibration and your frequency. Then we have here, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Now, this pertains to a lot of my loves here, because especially if you're tainted or hurt or affected or jaded by someone who didn't see the value in you because their inability to see your worth wasn't there, it does not mean that that should scar you or stick to you. That person's blind. That's what it is they're blind. They can't see your value. So why should you be affected by their perception of you? So it's true. Your value doesn't decrease based on somebody else's inability to see your worth. So that's something to remind yourself of, okay? Then we have, Spirit's like, schedule a spa day. When was the last time you had, a pedicure, a manicure, a massage? You just go out and, give yourself a facial or whatever. Go schedule yourself a spa day. Make some time for yourself. Okay, go on a date with self. Make that a routine. Then we have, you need some retail therapy. Yeah. Who doesn't like retail therapy? I'm not saying go spend recklessly and go, spend your rent money on a Gucci bag. No, everything in balance, right? Yes, I'm not trying to enable your spending habits, honey. Just saying, when it's needed, it's okay to spend a little money on yourself, because money is energy. And don't ever feel guilty with splurging a little bit or spoiling yourself a little bit, because you deserve it. Okay. Then we have, cry until you're annoyed with crying. Then you won't want to cry no more. So this is very important to, at the moment, whenever you feel like you need to release, you need to let go or detox or purge. Don't hold it in, because the more you cry and you let it out, that's called purging, right? Just cry until you can't cry no more. Because then you'll be so annoyed with crying, you'll be like, okay, I'm done. I'm over it. And then you're done and over it. Capiche? You're finished, you know? So remind yourself of that. You'll be like, okay, self, let's do this. Let's cry until I'm super annoyed with these fucking tears. And then guess what? Whenever that feeling comes back, you'd be like, ugh, ain't nobody got time for that no more. And then you'll be done with that. And then we have never stop being a good person because of bad people. This is a huge reminder here, because it's not your job to be an asshole just because they're being an asshole to you. So stop, you don't have to stop being a spiritual, high vibrational being because that person is trying to lower your vibration or your frequency because your light irritates their demons. So you don't have to stop being a good person because of bad people or because they're an asshole or jerk. Just you keep doing you, boo. You keep doing you. And eventually your goodness, your light will shoo them away. They'll get bored with you because they're not lowering your vibration, or they're not getting what they want out of you, and then they leave you the fuck alone. Then we have no one is you, that is your power. So that's a really good reminder as well, because look, there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of people in the rat race trying to compete against one another, stealing people's ideas, trying to be like you, trying to tap into your energy, and trying to mimic you or do their hair like you or just be you in general. Trying to be your fucking doppelganger and shit. They are not the real you. They're not the sugar honey. They're the Splenda. They can be acting like the Splenda all they want, but you the real you. And that is your superpower. And nothing and nobody could take that away. In fact, you could just be flattered by them trying to mimic you or be Splenda. You know what I mean? But you're the real deal, honey. So then we have make it happen, girl. Shock everyone. So for those who are your haters, let them be your motivators. If people are looking down upon you, thinking that you're not going to make it in life, or they have doubts about you doing something with yourself, look, the best thing you can do is get off your ass, make it happen for yourself, and shock the shit out of everyone who doubted you. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy these little spiritual reminders and self-love messages, and see you guys soon. Bye.